Aries, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your monthly reading for September. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. Now let's see what's coming through for you. If you like what you see here, do remember to like the video and subscribe. Thank you. This is a Celtic cross. I will show you the cards, okay? So in September, we will be in the energy of Moon and the Hermit. So because September 2025 adds to number 18, which is the Moon card, and 18 adds to number 9, which is the Hermit. Both cards have to do with emotions, self-reflection, high intuition, contemplation, things like that. And moon is also about our subconscious, our emotional nature, what's hidden deep within. Old fears may come up, but let's see what's showing up for you. And so, yeah, dreams, high intuition, psychic awareness is what that energy is. So what I'm intuitively getting is September. It's important to maybe think taking up a spiritual practice would be really helpful, and making time for self-reflection and contemplation would be really helpful, because that will help us contemplate on our past experiences and make the right choices and move forward. So your cards are center of the reading. You have Nine of Swords. That's what I was talking about. This card actually came through for your weekly reading as well, and yeah, for a couple of weeks. Okay, so something that's kind of bothering you, but maybe it's now ending, because number 9 has to do with endings. So maybe a change is a change is coming, is what I want to say. Ha! You won't believe this. Okay, I told you change is coming. And when I was talking about change, I was actually intuitively getting that something nice is going to come up. And that's exactly what's happening here. So happy for you. So yes, this period is now ending, Aries, and this is good news, happy news. Things are moving forward for you. So like a rebirth moment. So again, ending and a brand new powerful beginning. Okay, so amazing. Okay, for the subconscious, you have Hermit. Yes, we will be in the month of, we will be in the energy of Hermit in September. Past, you have Six of Pentacles. Conscious position is High Priestess. Yes, I was talking about high intuition, and that's what that energy is all about. So it's you are in the energy of what's happening in the sky. Page of Wands. Yes, something new is on the horizon for you. Advice for the month of September is Seven of Pentacles. Environment, you have Two of Swords. And opportunities, Judgment. And final outcome card for the month of September is Seven of Cups. And then Eight of Cups is on the back of the deck. So what I'm seeing here for you is you have 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the numbers that are here. So it could be that you are making progress. If you have been coming across some delays or something, that is slowly now dissipating, that energy is dissipating, and you will come across some new information, something that some new information, new ideas, which which will be very helpful, and that will help you make decisions and move on. And yeah, so let's see. High Priestess is a card of high intuition. So it could be your energy, Aries. So you want to pay attention to your own intuition, signs, synchronicities, dreams. Yeah, because you are in the energy of Hermit. Hermit is in the subconscious. So this is where this is the month where you are making time for you to it could be you are paying attention to the details, you are making time for self-reflection, contemplation, and things like that. You are going within to look for answers. But if you are seeking answers out there, the card is reminding you, you know what to do. Okay, you want to trust yourself and make your own decisions. And then something new is on the horizon for you. A rebirth moment, happiness, joy, fulfillment is what that energy is. Judgment is where you are keeping an open mind. So it could also be like you meeting new people, some new information that you are coming across, which is very freeing. If you have been, like I said, if you have been coming across some delays or something like that, that's now going away. And this is where you are asked to try something new and different. Yes, this may not feel comfortable, but this is actually helping you find solutions, move in the right directions, things like that. Yes, new opportunities are coming your way. And for some, this is also travel coming through. And you are coming across different kinds of experiences. Some may be good, some may be, not so good. But this is reminding you to release the judgments. When I said judgments, what I mean is when we come across something, we label them as good, bad. This is our human tendency. We all do that consciously, sometimes unconsciously, but the energy is reminding you to be aware of our own judgments. When we so not to let that influence our choices and decisions. Yes, we have when we see something, we immediately form our own opinion, and an understanding, our own an understanding of what this means for us. It could also be the opportunities that you are coming across. You are coming across a lot of opportunities here. So the energy is reminding you to keep an open mind, and this is asking you to get out of your own way. It is. What does that mean for you? So maybe you have some fixed ideas on how to get something done, how to be, how to, like, expectations, right? Or it could also be the way you do things. Maybe you have some idea. So this is where you are asked to take a closer look to understand if this is actually helping you, or if it's a hindrance, if it's blocking your path. So if it's not helping, then it's important to just let it go and stay open to something new and different. And Page of Wands is here. This is where the card is reminding you to experiment, be playful, be spontaneous. Don't worry about the outcome. Instead, it's important to just try it out, try new things. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, 8 of Cups is here. So this is something that you may not be aware of because this is on the back of the deck, the shadow energy. Okay, and so this is where it feels like you are walking away from something. It could be that you are something. When I said walking away, it could be a conversation that you are having with someone, something to do with your emotional connections with others. Maybe this is something that you are over and done with now, and you don't want to deal with it, so you are just keeping your distance. So this is also indifference. Know if this is indifference, because that can, like, um, keeping your distance is one thing, but indifference is something else, so that is something to be mindful of. On the other hand, it could be that maybe you want to find solutions. It could be that you are keeping your distance, you are staying away from this situation so you can clear your head and figure things out and come back to it and fix it, whatever this may be. So know how this is playing out in your life. So emotional detachment is what I am seeing here. Avoidance is also coming through, so just be aware of that. It doesn't have to be true for everybody. So just in case, like, if that is something that you are coming across, maybe you have a valid reason, but just reading the energy, okay? Yes, this is eclipse, and we have two eclipses happening in September. One is the the lunar eclipse happening in the sign of Pisces, and then the solar eclipse is happening in Virgo. So that's what this energy is, and eclipse is all about release, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here for you, releasing. So it could be that you have been working on something and it's not going anywhere, and you are now releasing it, or it could be that you are coming across some ideas. This is where you are thinking outside the box. You are again trying something new and different. So it could be that for some of you, but I will come back to that eclipse energy. So yeah, releasing, walking away, emotional disconnection is also what I'm seeing. On the other hand, this is also travel coming through. It could be that you are going on a trip. Yes, family, doing something with family. All right, so like I said in the beginning, in September we will be in the energy of both moon as well as hermit. You have hermit here and you also have moon, okay? You have both moon and the sun. So sun is happiness, joy, what lights us up, what drives us, passion, inspiration, motivation, high energy, things like that. So this is that energy. And then you also have moon. Moon is the opposite energy, right? Moon is all about taking a pause, self-reflection, going within, looking for answers. You might also feel a little bit emotional and sensitive about things. So this is subconscious energy. Okay, so sun and the moon, this is opposite energies. This is masculine energy and this is feminine. So what I'm seeing is a balance. You are coming across both. So extremes, just be aware of extreme emotions. Maybe one day you will be like, happy, joyous, and the next day you will be in that moon period, things like that. So just be aware. And that's the reason why I said you are coming across different kinds of experiences. Some may be pleasant, some may not. But what is not pleasant is also happening for a reason. That is also trying to teach us something, it's also making us aware of certain things. So this is where you are listening. So when, both these cards, this has to do with taking it slowly. Contemplation, self-reflection. It could also be that you are taking up a spiritual practice like meditation, things like that. It could be that you are consulting someone. It could be an astrologer, it could be a tarot reader, it could be a Reiki, it could be past life regression, someone you are consulting, or it could be your energy. So High Priestess is ruled by Cancer, which is the moon's energy. Hermit is ruled by Virgo. And Sun here is Leo energy coming through for you. Yeah, it could be that these signs are in your chart or people you are dealing with. Yeah, with Judgment, this is where you are again meeting new people. It could be existing relationships like friendships, family get together, workmates, things like that. Yeah. So a slowdown is happening, and so you might also come across some self-doubt series. It could be that you are asking yourself questions. It could be that you are at a turning point, and yeah, a turning point where maybe, that could also mean making some decisions, choices, a new path is opening up for you. So yeah, everything, things may look things may look a little bit uncertainty is also what I'm seeing. On the other hand, this is a move. It could be that you are changing homes, relocation is also what this energy is. So yeah, something to do with that energy. And this is where you are going through the things to understand what you need to keep, what you need to let go of. So you are sorting through things. On the other hand, it could also be internal, emotions, things that is that are ripe to be released. They are, now you can release them. So what is it that you need to release? Nine of Swords is in the middle of in the center of the reading. Nine of Swords is again has to do with some emotions, like it could be that you are remembering things, memories. It could be past memories, a situation that you are going through now. And you might feel this is a card of regrets, missed opportunities, lost times, things like that. So it could be that you are becoming aware of these. You are learning something about these experiences, and you are becoming aware of something there because of a reason. Okay, it could be that it could be asking you to take initiatives, do something about it, change things up, know what you have control over, what you don't have control over, and release the things that are not in your hands, the things that you can't do anything about it. It's about, yes, it's sad when we know that it's not something that we can do anything about. It's kind of sad, but then it is what it is. Acceptance is what that energy is asking for. On the other hand, if this is something that you can do something about, then it's important to take action. On the other hand, it could also be making you aware of certain things that are happening now in this present moment. Is there something that needs your attention, something that is important that you may not be seeing? So you are becoming aware of certain things, you are remembering things because there is something similar happening in your present moment that needs your attention. So when you become aware of what it is, and you take action, then you will also heal the past. If there is something in the past that needs to be resolved, then that you will also heal the past by doing what you need to do in this present moment. Okay, so yeah, this is happening because of these two energies. This is in your subconscious and this is in your conscious position, and this is in the center of the reading. So the month of September is all about a slowdown. You might come across emotional ups and downs. You might come across some memories. It could be that you are going through a transition period. It could be internal transformation. That's when we come across all these memories and unresolved issues that are hidden deep within our subconscious. This is subconscious energy. Okay, but that we become more aware of it because of something that needs our attention in this present moment. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So yeah, a transition period. So when I said transition, it could be a career transition, it could be that you are changing jobs, it could be a relocation, changing homes, moving, it could be relationships for some of you, something happening there, or it could also be internal transformations. But both these cards are reminding you to trust yourself, trust your own knowing. Stop looking for answers outside, because if you give it some, whatever this situation is that is bothering you, if you give it some space, some time, you will know what to do, because you have that inner knowing. That's what I am getting with this energy. Okay. High Priestess is like mystical energy. You might come across some mystical experiences maybe, and you won't be able to explain it. Universe is a mysterious place, and most of the things it won't be possible for us to understand, because our human understanding is limited, right? We have our own limitations, so it won't be possible for us to understand a lot of things. So like I said, it's a mysterious place, and things that it won't be possible for us to explain what is happening. But then when that happens, it's all about trusting, trusting that things are happening for a reason, trusting that we are on the right path, trusting that we are always moving in the right direction regardless of how things are appearing on the surface. And trusting ourselves is important because we have lived similar situations in the past, and we have learned things, so it's important to trust ourselves that we have the inner knowing to handle the situations that we are coming across in our everyday life, and the expected as well as the unexpected, right? So that is what this energy is reminding you. This is uncertainty, the energy of uncertainty. Like whatever it is that you are beginning now, so this is something new on the horizon, some changes that are happening, and you won't know like how things are going to pan out. You won't know what the next what's waiting for you in the next corner. So that doesn't feel comfortable, right? Because our mind likes clarity, our mind likes certainty, and when it doesn't get that, then it's bothersome. We come across like fear-based thoughts, we come across anxiety, things like that. But it's important to just be aware of these thoughts, because we don't want to make fear-based decisions. So if we are sometimes when we come across fears and self-doubts and things like that, we make choices and decisions from that place, and it doesn't always go well. So it's important to understand where you are coming from, whether you are coming from that place of fear, anxiety, or whether you are coming from a place of trust, confidence, and courage, inner wisdom. Light and the dark, Aries. So this is where you are in the middle of things, the gray area. Certain things are visible, certain things are not visible. Again, that sense of uncertainty, but you are slowly moving towards clarity. Okay, so you want to trust that. Waiting is what this energy is. It could be that maybe There are certain things that needs your attention, some certain things that you need to do, but this is where you are not necessarily doing anything. It could be that you are confused and you can't make up your mind, so you are not doing anything. um, mm, mm, mm. However, I'm not sure what you are coming across, to be honest with you, but whatever you are coming across, the energy is again asking you to consider new ways of doing things, okay? Because the options that you are considering is something that is familiar to you, something that is visible. Maybe there are certain things that you are not seeing at this moment. Maybe there is a better way of doing things, there is a better offer, a better option. Yeah, so what does that mean for you? In order to access that information, you have to silence the mind, so if you are struggling to make up your mind, what I want to say is, don't struggle, instead, can you just relax and maybe put your focus on something that is not that mentally taxing, something that's enjoyable, something that that will help you relax the mind. So it could be some kind of activities, it could be meeting a friend, just doing something that doesn't have anything to do with this particular situation, and maybe when you do that, when the mind is not entangled in this situation, then maybe it will be possible for you to access, maybe you will come across some new ideas that didn't occur to you when you were entangled in that situation, so yeah, what I want to say is, this is where that's happening, this is where you are keeping an open mind. It could be that you are learning about something, it could be that you are coming across some new ideas and insights. It could be through your conversations with others, it could be the recurring thoughts that you are having, or it could be through your dreams. So again, this month you really want to practice silence, stay away from the noise. It could be environmental, what's happening, maybe like this could mean staying away from conversations and loud noise and social media and things like that, or it could be internal noise. If you are coming across like too many thoughts, then maybe think about like switch off is what I want to say. Take your remote and turn it off, and then just tell your mind, not now. I'm not ready for thoughts right now. I'm just going to go outside, get some sunlight, meet a friend, and then we will figure this out, so that's what you are doing here. Maybe that's when you will come across some sudden idea, okay? This is again, this is now ending, and this is what's happening on the one hand, what I am seeing is, yes, you suddenly coming across some new ideas, information, that is helping you come out of come out of this prison. This is where you are freeing yourself. Freedom is what this energy is. So it could be that something that you have been working on, a project that you have been working on, this is where maybe things are now moving forward. You are meeting new people, partnerships, collaboration, or you will find resolutions, and things like that. On the other hand, um this is an ego boost. It is good news, meaning it could be that something that you were hoping and wishing for is happening now. So, yes, happy news. You are, some delays are disappearing now, obstacles are going away, and the path ahead is clear. Okay, so yeah, this is where you are back in that energy of hope, optimism, that yeah, that things are working out for you, that um, you will see some results. It could be in some area of your life, not sure where exactly this is happening. It could be work related, it could be relationships, it could be something to do with your health. This is where you are starting fresh. It could be starting from scratch, starting fresh, or um, doing things from a doing approaching the situations you are coming across in a different way. From you are seeing things from a different perspective. Fresh eyes, fresh ideas is what this energy is. Both cards have to do with youthful energy, so it could mean friendships, it could be siblings, it could be inner child healing. Yes. So this is also the month where, again, like I said, you are coming across some memories, and these memories are not there to hurt you or harm you. This is drawing your attention towards something that you need to pay attention to. So you can then find out this, like, some unresolved issues is coming to the surface, is what I'm seeing here. So it may have something to do with something that happened long, long time ago, something someone said, did, some experiences, and you are becoming aware of it, so you can then release and let go. This is you seeing those experiences in a new light, and gaining a new understanding, a new perspective, and moving forward, releasing what is not helpful anymore, and then moving forward. When I said releasing, this could mean several things. It could be people, places, things. This is where you are sorting through things, going over the details. What is helpful, what is not helpful, what has served its purpose, what's heavy. You are asked to release the heavy. So, yeah, this is feeling lighter, happier, joyous. This is heavy energy. So, what are these burdens? Whatever this is, you are setting yourself free here. This is night and this is daytime. So, sun is shining bright. Yeah, you will wake up feeling energized, feeling motivated and inspired. So it's about believing. Keep going. It is. So whatever it is that you are, um, whatever this situation is that is kind of a burdensome, the energy is reminding you to keep the faith and keep going. Okay. The advice card for the month is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles here is a card of, again, pause. that is what's coming through for, yeah. But then you also have these energies here, which means a slowing down, and a slowdown is happening. However, things are also changing in a positive way. So both energies are available for you. So yeah, Seven of Pentacles is your advice card. The advice here is to have patience. Whatever it is that you are working on, it's growing. Maybe it's not going the way you had expected, but it's still, things are still happening. Okay, so it's important to trust your own vision. If you trust yourself and trust your own vision, then it will be possible for you to overcome the challenges, whatever it is that you are coming across on your path. And the energy is also reminding you, take it easy, take it slowly. There is no need for you to rush. Yes, it's, nobody wants to hear that, not even me. When somebody asks me to be patient, I'm like, no, that is not something, I am good at. But that, it's all about timing. Yes, maybe we don't like that, but do we have, again, it's all about what is it that we are doing, and how strong is our commitment, how clear is our vision. It all depends upon that. So if this is something that you are really passionate about, something that is worth your time, your energy, then it will be possible for you to have patience and do what needs to be done, still nurture it and give it whatever it needs, so it can then grow and flourish. So, and when we do that, we come across, like I said, universe is a mysterious place. When we stubbornly hold on to what's important for us, regardless, despite our fears, despite the uncertainties, despite all the doubts, then new doors opens up for us. In a mysterious way, we come across new people, we come across new ideas, new opportunities. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So if this is something that's important for you, then hold on to it. Be stubborn, hold on to it, and keep the faith and keep going. But at the same time, also remember to come from that place of peace and gratitude. It's also important to understand how we are doing something. It's not always about what we are doing, it's also about how we are doing it, what kind of energy we are giving it. So when it's exhausting, when it's tiring, when we are going through some emotional stuff, then it's not possible for us to be always loving and be always inspiring, and we don't it's difficult to stay inspired and motivated and things like that. That's totally understandable. And those are the times when you want to just set it aside and take rest, because knowing that you are okay, that you are on the right path, that will also help you set it aside without without coming across that sense of anxiety. What if, like, so sometimes personally speaking, when it comes to my social media platforms, I'm not much into like posting every single day, and I'm not into like growing my social media channels, whether it's YouTube or whether it's Instagram and things like that. I don't have a lot of followers and I don't really put a lot of energy there. But when I, like, whatever it is that I do, I make sure that it's actually coming from a good place, it's heart centered. I don't do something when, like, I don't like to struggle with things, and I don't care about the algorithms. I know that, and sometimes I take long breaks, and when I come back, the people who always have been with me are there, they don't leave. So it's all about knowing that whatever it is that you are doing, maybe there is a reason, there is a purpose, and if it's helping you, then maybe it's also helping somebody else, because yeah, when we are true to ourselves, we meet people, we form connections that are truthful, that are honest, genuine connections. And so it's again, and also it's about what is it that we are doing, when we do something in a loving way, then it will be helpful for us and it will be helpful for somebody else out there. So yeah, so whatever it is that you are doing, if it feels like um, tiresome, but that doesn't mean that your vision is not clear. It could just mean just that you are exhausted. Okay, that is the time when you want to just keep it aside and don't worry about what's going to happen. Instead, it's important to, so we don't have to prove anything to anybody. We don't have to we don't have to worry about approvals, validation, and things like that. This is all about, when it comes to commitment and consistency, it's all about you, like where you are. If if you are like if you are not feeling that energy, like if you are not feeling inspired, if you are not feeling motivated, and if you are still struggling with things, then that won't be helpful, and it doesn't say anything about your commitment either. So I'm not sure if it's whatever it is that I'm talking about makes sense, but it's, again, it has to do with coming from that place of honesty and truthfulness and integrity, and your commitment is, you don't have to prove your commitment to anybody, so it's all about knowing that, yes, my vision is clear. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing here. I know where I am going. And today I'm just going to take a break, but I will come back to it because my vision is clear. I am committed to whatever it is that I'm doing. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this is where you are still pursuing, you are accomplishing things, Aries, but you are still pursuing something. Keep the faith and keep going. Have patience. Take it slowly. There is no need to rush, but whatever it is that you are doing, make sure that it's coming from your heart. All right, so yes, a page of wands is in the immediate future. This is where you are asked to stay positive, optimistic, playful, be spontaneous. When you come across some ideas, don't overthink it. Instead, try it out. Don't try to make it perfect, and don't try to overthink and kill it. Don't procrastinate. Don't tell yourself, okay, you know what, I will do it tomorrow. But if you are feeling that energy, and if you are inspired, then just start working on it straight away and put it out there. Don't be in your head. And this is in the environment, and this is wherever you are, maybe it could be environmental. It could be that you are coming across again some doubts, some confusion. Maybe you are like I said, it could be that you are at a turning point and you don't know like whether you want to go right or left. But maybe there is another path you are not seeing. So drop both options, or drop the options that you are considering, and listen to your heart. What is it? What is it that you want to experience here? It could be anything. It could be your career. It could be your health. It could be your relationship. Whatever the case may be. The energy is, yes, that sense of uncertainty is there, but instead of dwelling in fear based thinking, think lean into your own creative mind, so this is practical mind. How about leaning into your creative mind? um, so by that, what I mean is imagination. Creative imagination is what this energy is. Yes. Creative imagination it is. By that, what I mean is, yes, it may not be something that will make sense to you, but what I want to say is dream big, go wild. Okay, try something that you have never done before. Break those limitations, transcend those limitations. So, what are these beliefs? What are these? The self-imposed limitations are just self-imposed, right? These your rules, your the way you want to do things, your ideas. Where did it come from? Can you break them? Like break your own rules, get out of your own way, and dream big and try something. Like be, don't be afraid to be silly, don't be afraid to be crazy. That is something that's coming through very strongly for you guys, you know, in the cards. Maybe it will be the, maybe it will be, yeah, I will, um, I don't know why it didn't occur to me in the beginning. I don't know if you are still here with me. If you are, then that's the message, okay? Dream big, try something that you have never tried before, transcend your own limitation, break your own rules, be rebellious, and challenge your own limitations, okay? And yes, instead of thinking whether it's going to make sense, instead of trying to make it perfect, instead of waiting for that assurance, guarantees, just go on that path, take the next step, whatever you can, and imagine only great things. When I said creative imagination, this is manifestations, okay? When I said creative imagination, what I mean is expect great things, dream, like spends daydreaming. It could be daydreaming, it could be yeah, yeah, for some it could be some nightmares is what I want to say. But what I want to say is, this is where the energy is reminding you, forget about nightmares. This is where you are challenging that, okay? This is where you are asked to spend some time daydreaming. Think about the possibilities. What are the possibilities here? What is it? Like it's also about being bold and being courageous and expect something bigger. You don't want to stay in that box anymore. This is the month. This is the month when you are asked to get out of that box. Think outside the box. Uh, there is a whole new world out there. Forget about things going in a perfect way, but it's all about experiences. Take it as an adventure, um, take it as a learning experience, be curious and explore, you know. So explore new way of doing things. Who that's amazing. Go wild, Aries. Break your rules. Okay, I'm going to write it down because I want this to be the title of the video. Go wild. What did I say? break your rules. All right. Okay. Yes, so if you are coming across some confusion, then the energy is reminding you to listen to your heart. What is it that you truly, truly want to experience? And don't worry about how you are going to make it happen. But it's about trusting that that is a possibility, that is possible. Okay, and take action. When I said take action, yes, maybe you don't know what the next step is. That is okay. What is it that you can do today? Maybe it could just be about writing down your dreams. Yeah, that's the next step. And then pay attention to what you are coming across, the people you are coming across, conversation, signs, synchronicities, the insights that you are getting, because you are in this energy, Aries. So this is a guidance. Okay, and you will be guided in the right path. Yes, judgment is here. This is asking you to release all your judgments. This is judgments. This is asking you to release. So this could mean people you are with. It could be this could mean working together. Like it could be hiring new people. It could be outsourcing. It could be seeking for a different perspective. Reaching out for help and support. It could be listening to what's being offered. Maybe you will find something new there. Maybe it won't resonate with you because you have your own ideas about things, but this is where you are asked to listen closely. Maybe you will find something there interesting. You will find something interesting there. Okay, so yeah. And then you have 7 of Cups here. This is again dreams becoming reality here. Okay, so manifestations. And this is also where you are coming across new offers, proposals, opportunities, invitations. So there's a lot. It could be again mentally be a mentally busy period. So it could be that you are bombarded with new creative ideas, things like that. So yes, so this needs some kind of organization. So maybe think about writing things down. Stay more organized. Do not get distracted. Yes, this month avoid distractions. Know what the distractions are and know how you want to avoid them. It could be internal, your own conflicting thoughts that you are having, your own ideas and things like that, or it could be external, what's happening in the external. So know, be very clear about what you want, and then stay focused on your path. Stay focused. Don't worry about, don't even let those emotions distract you. Maybe you will come across some doubts. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that doubt yourself. Instead, yeah, just know that these are just emotions and it's not truth. So you don't want to let that make decisions for you. So yeah, avoid distractions and stay focused on what you want, and then yeah, take action. This is also shiny object syndrome. It could be all the things that you want, all the things that you want to do, um, dreams, goals, things like that. So again, this is scattered energy. Okay, so it's important to stay focused on the priorities, what is important here. um, so yeah, staying more organized in your day um, is important, and that also mentally uh, it's important to know what you want, so you can so you don't get distracted by what's out there. 6 of Pentacles is in the past position. This is, it could be charity, philanthropy, you helping someone. It could be financial help. On the other hand, it could also be um, you spending your time, you are knowing, you are sharing. It could be again spending your time with someone, whoever needs you, sharing your knowing, showing someone how to do things, teaching Yeah, High Priestess is also a card of teaching. If you are an intuitive person, if you are a creative person, then this card could also mean you taking it to the next level. It could be that you are now teaching others how to do things. So it could be social media. Okay, this is where you are active on social media, you are sharing your ideas with others. On the other hand, yeah, teaching, healing is also what this energy is. So for some of you, this could mean taking it to the next level, could mean maybe writing a book, um, having your own, like a blog or something like that, where you can express yourself, whatever it is that you are coming across. Yes, so Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles again is community work, charity, helping someone helping you. All right, now let's see what's happening in the sky in September. September 1st, Saturn enters Pisces. Saturn is all about discipline, commitment, and when it moves into Pisces, this has to do with again creativity, spirituality, subconscious energy. That's exactly what's coming through here for you, Aries. So yeah, so this could mean again, self reflection, contemplation. So this is collective energy, but then this is strongly coming through for you. So this tells me that you are an intuitive person, you are into spirituality, and you are in touch with your own higher self, because that's because you are in that energy. Okay, so yeah, this is all about making time for yourself, connecting with your own emotional nature. And so when you do that, you might come across something that is something that are hidden deep in the subconscious may resurface, but maybe it's happening because now it needs healing, so make time for healing. But this energy is also about creativity and spirituality. So pay attention to all those creative ideas that you are coming across, and pay attention to your own spiritual nature. This could mean learning a new practice, or making a practice something, an everyday thing, like for instance meditation. For you it could be something else, but this is something that you are doing every single day. And then on the 6th of September, Uranus retrograde is happening in Gemini. Now, yes, this is also that retrograde energy coming through, even though Mercury retrograde is ending on the 11th of August. I'm reading for September. When we enter September, we will be out of Mercury retrograde, but Uranus is going retrograde in the sign of Gemini. And yes, we might come across some slowdowns, we might come across some frustrations because of that. Again, the energy is reminding you to keep an open mind. Okay, know what is it that know what you can change. Maybe there are certain things that you cannot change, that's something that you don't have control over. But then maybe there are certain things that you do have control over. Then this energy is reminding you, release the control and focus on what is it that you can change. So keep an open mind. This could mean learning something new, doing your research, gathering information, connecting with new people, and having conversations. Or it could also be me staying open to new perspectives and ideas. Yes, you may not feel comfortable, but maybe something that's going to be helpful for you. So it's all about taking action when it comes to things that you do have control over, something that you can change. And then on the 7th, lunar eclipse is happening in Pisces. Yes, This is a very eclipse type energy coming through. So lunar eclipse in Pisces is all about releasing, you know. So yeah, something is ready to be released, and you are releasing them, and then this is where a fresh start is happening. So that's nice. It could be again something internal like emotions and things like that, or something in your external like people, places, things, goals, dreams, something that doesn't resonate anymore. Forgiveness is what this energy is. It is where, so what does this mean for you when I said forgiveness? So this could mean forgiving and healing the past, forgiving yourself for what you have done, what you haven't done, things like that. Or it could be people. If something someone said, did, this is where you are letting it go, you are releasing it. And then on the 21st, we have Virgo, solar eclipse happening in the sign of Virgo. Now, Virgo is an earth sign, and it has to do with, again, that this solar eclipse energy will help you stay more organized, and this will also help you pay close attention to your health. So if something, it could be health related, it could be your sleep habits, it could be headaches. If you are not well, then you are doing something about it. So yeah, this is a time when you will feel like staying more organized, you will be more proactive, you will pay attention to your health and overall well-being. And then on the 22nd, Sun moves into the sign of Libra. Oh my God, I can't believe we are already in September. Yeah, Sun. So in September, we will be in Virgo season. Yes, we will be in Virgo season. And this is Virgo energy coming through for you. Wow, interesting. It just occurred to me. So Sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd of August. I'm reading this in August. Today is the 8th of August. Oh, 8, Lion's Portal. So yeah, today is 8th of August, and Sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd. And so most part of September, we will be in Virgo season. And Virgo energy, it could be that you are either dealing with a Virgo or a Virgo is in your chart. And then on the 22nd, Sun moves into Libra. So then Libra season begins. So Virgo energy is all about, again, paying attention to practical matters of our everyday life. So it could be our health, it could be our home, it could be our family, our relationship with ourselves, our career, documentation, banking, finance, yeah. So it could be that maybe you are dealing with something like that, maybe a little bit mentally taxing, but you are finishing things, Aries, okay? Yeah, approval, validation, like for when it comes to something that you are working on. So that is Virgo energy. So that will help you stay more grounded, because this yours is a fire sign, right? And it's patience is something that is a little bit challenging, but it also has to do with your moon, and it's not we are all complex beings. You being a fire sign, it's not like patience is not something that's challenging, but it all depends upon the other parts of the charts as well. So yeah, this is asking you to that patience is important. If things are slow, then you may not like it, but then the energy is reminding you not to make any important decisions this month if that clarity is not there, if that complete information is not there. Instead, take it easy, take it slowly, avoid making any rushed decisions. Instead, contemplating on things is important. But that energy will also shift. It's all about trusting ourselves and having faith that this too is changing now. But when you make that time for yourself, maybe you will come across, maybe things will become more easier for you after that period, and maybe you will come across some new ideas that will make things easier for you. Yes, so that's what's happening in the sky. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. Yes, 2 eclipses in the month of September is all about release. And okay, it is your message for this month is thank you. So that's so sweet, lovely energy. So that's what I'm seeing here with the sun card. This is where again you are like something changing for the better, because this is in the center and this is covering it. So you are coming out of this phase, and good news is what this energy is. So amazing energy, a rebirth moment. Wow, judgment and the sun. Yes, a rebirth. Fresh outlook. You seeing something differently, new perspectives. Your understanding is going through like something that the way you are understanding things is you are seeing things differently. That's what I want to say. Amazing. Okay, let me read this out to you. $138. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Water is life. Wherever there is water, there is life. It's the ultimate blessing. It's the thing that sustains us the most. Life isn't possible without it, and yet most of us take water for granted. In our busy modern world, it's easy to become disconnected from the truly sacred things that are supporting and sustaining us, to take the simple things and the people closest to us for granted, assuming that they will always be there. Sometimes it takes the threat of going without something for sometimes it takes the threat of going without something for us to realize it's even there, to truly appreciate what we believe we could not go without. This card is an invitation to reflect on and appreciate those things that support and sustain us the most, from water to loved ones. What are you most grateful for? Who are you most appreciative of? How are you being called to offer thanks? How can you honor the things that hold you the most? When we open our eyes to what's truly holding us, the way we look at our life changes. And the more thanks we give, the more abundance we realize is there. The more we honor those who give to us, the more connected to life we feel. And offering thanks is a way of giving back too. When we acknowledge the support that we have in our lives already, we are more easily be able to see the sacred that's woven through it all. Soul inquiry. What are you most thankful for in your life that you may have overlooked? Wow. Yeah, I think that's what this energy is, Aries. This is where Again, you are doing some soul searching, making time, yeah, making time for things that are important for you. It could be your home, your family. High priestess is again, is ruled by the moon. So something to do with maternal energy is what's coming through. But it could be again anyone in your life, someone who is always there, supportive, and sometimes, yeah, again, we take things that we already have in our life, we take them for granted, and we are always chasing things that we don't have. That's what this energy is. Yes, like I said, you have accomplished certain things, but you are still pursuing. But it also has to do with that chasing energy. What is it that you are going after? But yes, that is also important, that help us keep going, that help us accomplish things and realize our full potential. But it's all, at the same time, the energy is also reminding you to pause. And also, it's important to be aware of the current blessings that you already have in your life. It could be people, it could be your health, it could be anything. It could be something as simple as a golden day, it could be your family, it could be people you love, it could be the air we breathe, things like that. So, and that's exactly what you are doing here. This is where you are not rushing, is what I'm saying. You are taking it easy, taking it slowly. And yeah, this is the judgment here is also a sudden revelation, you realizing certain things. And this is also karmic release. So, a karmic release is also happening. Again, it could be something to do with patterns, habits, old ideas that are not helpful anymore, or it could be people, places, things, something like that. Sorry about that, my microphone got charged out. Okay, so this is also where you are releasing old fears. So High Priestess again has to do with moon's energy, with moon's energy. We might sometimes we come across old fears. Again, it may have something to do with. It could be any area of your life, fears associated with something. So what are these fears? And this is where you are aware of what's going on internally, and this is where you are releasing it, whatever these fears are. So it's all about becoming aware of what you are feeling internally, and then knowing, okay, where it's coming from, what's the truth. And it's not about dwelling in these fears, it's all about letting yourself know that, okay, I am coming across this emotion, these fears, and it's not the truth, it's just an emotion, but I'm just going to bless it and release it. So that's what you are doing here, releasing all fears. Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And I hope you have a great month ahead. Take good care of yourself. Also remember to like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. And please take care, and I will see you in the next reading.